Welcome to KOBF TV and Desert Sports Live. I'm Stephen Parks. We're going to start with some 4A state playoff football as the number 8 Valencia Jaguars came to town to take on the number 1 Bloomfield Bobcats for the second round of the 4A state playoffs. Number 3 Peyton Duncan would score first for the Bobcats as he would run it in from 6 yards out to get the Bobcats on the board early. Still in the first quarter, number 9 Blake Spencer would hit number 9 Diesel Pretty as Pretty would break the tackle for a 26-yard touchdown pass. On the first offensive play of the second quarter for the Bobcats, number 3 Duncan would score on a 69-yard touchdown run up the middle of the field, outrunning the defense to get into the end zone again. Duncan had 3 touchdowns on the day. With 1:37 left on the clock in the first half, number 9 Spencer would give it to this big guy, number 44 Logan Gosnell, as he would take it in from 6 yards out. That would do it for the Bobcats as they would end the game at halftime 50-0 and will be taking on the number 4 seed Bernalillo Spartans in a big time rematch, which the Bobcats won in the regular season 20-7. Now we're going to head down to Albuquerque for some 6A playoff action. The number 9 Hobbs Eagles would face off against the number 11 La Cueva Bears. Quarterback number 1 Cameron Dyer would get a great block to get around the end and take it 43 yards for the first touchdown of the game. The defense got into the action as well as number 35 Landon Green would take it 75 yards for the pick 6. The Eagles would finally put one on the board when number 13 Brock Beatty would hit his brother number 2 Braddock Beatty in the end zone for the 1-yard touchdown pass. But it would be too little too late as the number 1 seeded La Cueva Bears will advance to the semis to take on the number 5 Las Cruces Bulldogs. Also in 6A action, number 7 Rio Rancho made the trip down to Las Cruces to take on the number 2 Centennial Hawks on the other side of the bracket. The Hawks would show why they were the number 2 seed in the bracket as we see number 13 Ruiz Laboran takes the handoff but will pull up and hit number 14 Jordan Lucas on a 60-yard touchdown pass. The Hawks also showed what their running game is capable of as number 14 Lucas would line up in the backfield and take it 33 yards to the house. Centennial would go on to win big 43-17 over the Rams and will advance to play the number 3 seed Cleveland Storm in a semifinal matchup that could end up being one of the best games of the season. In the 4A playoffs, number 4 Bernalillo will be making the trip up to Bloomfield to take on the number 1 Bobcats, and also number 2 St. Pius will be taking on Espanola Valley down in Albuquerque. In 6A, Las Cruces will be taking on La Cueva and Cleveland will be taking on Centennial. This will conclude our weekly segment. Thank you for watching. This has been brought to you by KOBF TV and Desert Sports Live.